What's going on, everybody? Xander Kraus with the Xander Kraus Show here and Jacob Sports. And breaking news just came in. The official AP All-Pro teams have been announced, and the Philadelphia Eagles have 6 players on the All-Pro teams and 2 first-team All-Pros, including Zack Baun and Saquon Barkley. And your second-team All-Pro players are wide receiver A.J. Brown, left tackle Jordan Mailata, right tackle Lane Johnson, and defensive tackle Jalen Carter. So what a season for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they get rewarded with 6 all-pro selections, 2 being in the first team, and the one that sticks out the most is none other than Zack Baun, a first-team all-pro in his first year with the Philadelphia Eagles. Is pretty unbelievable to think about. This is a guy that was a journeyman player, thought of to be a backup edge rusher, a special teams level talent. And he comes in here and delivers a first-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl level performance for the Philadelphia Eagles this year. So pretty impressive stuff from Zack Baun, and Saquon Barkley gets also the first-team All-Pro. I think that one was pretty obvious. We all expected that with 2,000-plus rushing yards this year. So pretty impressive stuff. I will pull up the full All-Pro team now on Jacob, and you guys can check this out here. So here it is, and this is courtesy of Rob Motti, who actually works at the AP. And you can see here's the first-team offense. So it's QB Lamar Jackson, running back Saquon Barkley. I probably would have went Josh Allen at QB, but I can't complain with Lamar. Fullback Patrick Ricard, tight end Brock Bowers. How about that? A rookie player getting in at the first-team All-Pro position. So pretty impressive there. Wide receivers Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Those are probably the 3 I'd pick this year for first team. A lot of reps for those guys, a lot of catches, yards, and accolades for those guys. So great 3 receivers there. Left tackle Tristan Wirfs, left guard Joe Thuney, center Creed Humphrey, right guard Quinn Menards, right tackle Penei Sewell, and then your first team All-Pro defense is edge Myles Garrett, edge Trey Hendrickson, who led the league in sacks this year. Defensive tackles are Cam Hayward and Chris Jones. Linebacker was Zack Baun and Fred Warner and Roquan Smith. So Zack Baun, there he is. Think about that. And he's next to Roquan Smith and Fred Warner as a top linebacker in the NFL. And unbelievable what Zack Baun has done for the Philadelphia Eagles this year. And then your cornerbacks, Patrick Surtain and Derek Stingley. Slot cornerback Marlon Humphrey. I thought that could have been Cooper DeJean. I thought he would at least get in on the second team. He did not. And then safety, Kirby Joseph and Xavier McKinney. I thought the right picks there. And then your special teamers, Chris Boswell, Jack Fox, Cavante Turpin, Marvin Mims at punt return, Brandon Schooler, and then Andrew DePaula at long snapper. So a good first team list there. And then you have your second team All-Pro list as well. QB Josh Allen, running back Derrick Henry, fullback Kyle Juszczyk, tight end George Kittle. Wide receivers were Terry McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb, and A.J. Brown. And then left tackle Jordan Mailata, as I mentioned. So Eagles there is A.J. Brown and Jordan Mailata. Your left guard, Quentin Nelson. Center, Frank Ragnow. Right guard, Chris Lindstrom. And right tackle, Lane Johnson. So there are your Philadelphia Eagles on the second team. And then one more Eagle left. Second team defense was T.J. Watt, Nick Bonito at edge, and then Andrew Van Ginkel as well. Your defensive tackles were Zach Allen and Jalen Carter. Your linebackers were Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner. How about that? Both commanders get second-team All-Pros on defense. And then the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. Your cornerbacks, Trent McDuffie and Christian Gonzalez. Your slot cornerback, Derwin James. I would like to see Cooper DeJean beat him out there. And your safeties, Kyle Hamilton and Budda Baker. And then your second-team special teamers, kicker Brandon Aubrey, punter Logan Cook, kick returner Austin Eckler, Khalif Raymond at punt return, JT Gray, and Ross Matisic. So those are your All-Pros for the 2024-2025 season. 6 Philadelphia Eagles get selected to the All-Pro. Just impressive stuff for this team, and really a cherry on top of the 14-3 season. Now as we get ready for the playoffs, wild card weekend coming up here this weekend, it's all going to mean nothing if they don't win this weekend, if they don't make a run here in the playoffs. So great personal accolades for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think it does highlight how good many of the players were this year for the Birds. But time to put it all together now and play as a team and get the win here in the playoffs. Looking forward to what we see out there. Appreciate everybody watching the show right now. If you're new to the show or new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button here on Jacob Sports. Comment down below or leave your comments in the live chat. Appreciate those in the live chat right now. Abe and Crowley, Sig Lord's in here, Eagles all day, D'Anthony Harris. Big thanks to all of you guys for being in here right now. So appreciate all of our great viewers, and I think this is a great accolade for this team. 6 All-Pros is no sleeper. That's a good amount of guys who made the team. And the Eagles were the only team in the NFL to get votes for all 5 offensive linemen. I thought more than 2 should have made it. I thought more than we had no first-team All-Pro offensive linemen. I think that's pretty egregious. I thought there should have been at least 1 or 2 of them up on the first-team All-Pro. But look, you get 5 offensive linemen who got votes. 2 of them who made the second-team All-Pro in Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata. I thought Landon Dickerson should have got a guard. I thought Cam Jurgens deserved a look for the center position, at least on the second team. But Frank Ragnow, I can't really complain about Frank Ragnow. He's an unbelievable player. And then Mekhi Becton, I think, is I don't know if he was an all-pro level player this year, but a really good season for him. So the only team in the NFL to have 6 or all 5 of their offensive linemen get votes for the all-pro. So there it is, everybody. That's your all-pro team this year for the 2024-2025 season. And 6 of them, Philadelphia Eagles. Pretty impressive stuff for the Birds. I'll take a couple comments from you guys in the chat right now. Sig Lord says, Xander, Saquon All-Pro proves our O-line is the best in the league too. I agree 100%. I've always thought we were better than Detroit. Detroit has a great offensive line too. Tip your cap to them, but I think the Philadelphia Eagles have the best offensive line. Fly Eagle Fanatic says Dickerson snubbed. Yeah, I think Dickerson got snubbed. I don't think Becton got snubbed. I mean, Lindstrom's pretty damn good for the second team. He's an Atlanta Falcon player. I would have liked to seen Becton, but I'm not mad about that one. Dickerson, I really thought should have had a chance to make it. Baun's, this A guy says, Baun not first team All-Pro without Carter in front of him. I think he'll tell you that too, man. Jalen Carter, unbelievable season, and they both get their accolade. Jalen Carter obviously got the second team and Zack Baun, but the first team, I still can't get over that, everybody. I still can't get over how good and impressive that is for him to get that. So Crowley says, I'm shocked he got in over DeJean. I am too. Derwin James is a good player, but I don't know if he had a year as good as Cooper DeJean. Crowley, there might have been a little bit of, because he's a rookie, you got to give him a little bit more time to shine there. And I think that probably had something to do with the reason he didn't make it. Easy Money checks in. Zack Baun is an animal. That MFer loved to hit. That's what you want in your linebackers. Absolutely right. Zack Baun has been a menace on the field, all over the football field, tackling left and right. He was just an unbelievable player. He's been fun to watch, man. He really has been fun to watch. And now I did a bunch of giveaways. We did 10 giveaways this week on Jacob Sports. I might have to get a Zack Baun jersey to give away. But think about this, guys. Zack Baun, first-year starter, gets first-team All-Pro and a Pro Bowl nod. What is he going to be paid in the offseason? $10 million a year, $12 million a year? Could he get up to $15 million a year? We're talking about out of the Eagles' price range. I have a feeling Zack Baun, unless he wants to take a nice hometown discount, man, I have a feeling Zack Baun could be going. I really hope that they sign him. We will see what happens. By the way, one other piece of Eagles news. I know this video is not about that, but Jalen Hurts officially cleared the concussion protocol today. So Jalen Hurts set to go for the playoffs. So all good on that front. Brock Bowers made it. See, he's a rookie too. Great point, Crowley. Great point. Now, I will say Brock Bowers is an offensive player, and the records he set, like Cooper DeJean had a good year. Cooper DeJean didn't break any records like Brock Bowers did. Brock Bowers broke the catch record, broke the yards record for a rookie. I mean, he had an unbelievable year, Brock Bowers. But you're right, it is another rookie player, so fair. Fly Eagle says Jalen Carter should get holding calls now, Xander. I hope. It's right. I mean, sometimes the officials want you to earn it in this league, and the best players in the league do get the benefit of the doubt on the calls, none other than Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones. Think about guys like that. And I think Jalen Carter getting the second team nod will potentially earn him some of those calls. So pretty good stuff there. Yeah, Bowers is really good. Dirty Air says that would be a massive mistake for Baun if he left. I hope he knows that. I agree, Dirty Air, because I don't know if Baun would be able to replicate his success in another spot. Vic Fangio's really pulled the most out of that player. He's got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Milton Williams clogging up the defensive line in front of him, allowing him to make plays at the second level. Great downhill player. And I think even Nakobe Dean's helping him. I think Baun's helping Nakobe more than vice versa. But I think having Nakobe Dean next to you allows you to play at a higher level as well. Flexen and Steppen checks in. Congrats to the All-Pros. Definitely big congrats there for sure. Philly D says, DeJean didn't get hurt. Maybe he would have made it. Yeah, remember, DeJean missed the first 3 games of the year, or maybe it was the first 4. I forget. Might have been until after the bye week till he started. But DeJean did have a slower start, obviously, because that injury he nursed back in training camp. But that might be the reason that he didn't make the All-Pro list. Something I want to remind all of our great viewers of, by the way, if you're here on Jacob Sports, I've launched another channel called The Xander Kraus Show, and I'm streaming this right now to that channel. So if you haven't yet, please go over and subscribe to The Xander Kraus Show on YouTube, and I will pull up and show you what that looks like right now so you can see what that channel is all about. That's going to be my personal show over there. You can see here's the channel. The username is @Xander Kraus, and you can see I'm live on there right now with this video. So that's the channel. Please go and hit that subscribe button over there on that channel. And I appreciate all of you guys for watching today right now. We'll have another video coming up later on today, a live show with Dan Cilio coming up 2 to 6 on Jacob Sports. And the big game, everybody, wild card weekend is here. Eagles, Packers, 4:25 Sunday. Drop it in the comments, your score prediction. Who do you like in the game? I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning 30-20, and you might say, well, that's a big 10-point win in a playoff game. I think it's going to be a close game. I think you're up 23-20 in that fourth quarter. I like a long, drawn-out drive and a Saquon Barkley touchdown to put us up by 2 scores, 30-20, and the Philadelphia Eagles ice it out, maybe with a late interception as the Packers are trying to drive. And that's my prediction for the game. I'm looking forward to the game, everybody. It should be a great playoff weekend of football. We kicked it off last night with Thursday night in college football playoffs. Notre Dame beat Penn State. You'll have Ohio State, Texas tonight. The playoffs start tomorrow, wild card weekend, and all through Monday night. So a great 5-day stretch of football here. Enjoy it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out and that subscribe button. And please drop your comment down below. I answer all comments here on Jacob Sports and on the Xander Kraus Show. So big thanks to all of you guys for being here today. Thanks to all of our great viewers live on the channel right now. International's in here. Takeem Hilton's in here. S. Cintron is in here. Appreciate you guys. Dirty Air, what's going on? SB Ricky, what's going on? Appreciate all of you guys, man. Hit that like button on your way out. And thanks for watching on Jacob Sports and the Xander Kraus Show.
EAGLES, Eagles.